I hope you can hear me. We're gonna test. Test. Still in the green. Can I turn this up? Test. Yeah, I think you should be able to hear me just fine. We'll turn it down a little bit. Y'all will let me know. I think I'm live. Dr. Fiza, welcome in. Hello. I'm doing great. I am doing quite wonderful. I am on the come up. I'm just setting up some streams here, getting all my streams and stuff ready. I'm glad that you're back. Glad to see you here. Hope everything's going well with you. Hold on a second. What's going on with you? How's everything? How's everything on your end? Ain't nothing going on. Put it down a little bit. Oh, there's the winner. There it is. Yeah, I am doing great. I am doing great. Feeling so much better. Um, uh, yeah, definitely feeling so much better physically. This whole bacteria thing, stomach issues that was kept me down quite a bit. I'm back to moving in the right direction. So we're gonna get more information in a couple of weeks to make sure that I'm not gonna die because somebody got to be here to read these cards for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Hey Alexis. Hey Alexis, what's going on? Welcome in, y'all. Glad y'all are here. Certainly glad y'all are here today. For sure. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm just getting my other two streams here set up. Alexis, welcome in. Always good to see you. Today we are there's a message that I've been getting here about I don't know if y'all saw I hope you saw the whole little splurb I wrote in the description, but if not, I'm still working on that. So I ain't got to write it every time, but to cut and paste. But talking about what's going on here? Talking about asking for help. Sometimes as we move along in our journey, um, there are times that we need to ask for help. Um, you know, we all sometimes run into at a time or two that we are realizing maybe are we asking for help, and then if we are, we have to ask, are we asking for the correct help? Are we asking for patches? Are we asking for patchwork fix here and fix there? Or are we asking for a general help and to actually be willing to submit to those things? Something that everyone should definitely take time to think about. Mm-hmm. Asking for help. Why? Uh, why aren't you asking for help? Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes even pride can get in the way. I'm gonna turn this. Give me YouTube. Can y'all hear? It's like cars and stuff going on outside. I'm hoping that that's okay. I'm getting ready to turn on my AC unit because it's a little hot. Uh, Let me know if that's. I hope y'all can still hear me. Right. I hope so. Hey, welcome in. My Twitch followers there. Glad to have y'all in. Still setting up the my last couple of gotta push that up. There we go. Select all, copy. Can you? I hope y'all can still hear me on. Can you guys still hear me on my YouTube channel? I got a new mic. I just want to make sure that y'all can still hear because. Um, let me get this one up too. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna see. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Can you hear me here? To my one watching here. I hope you can. Oh, that's it. That's beautiful. Look at me. Look at me. Ooh, you're so beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. It's true. And I can't think. And I don't know what to do. Ain't nobody calling you. You gonna say hey? Hold on, let me get the rest of you set up. And then we'll say hey. Oh man, I did something wrong. Didn't I? I did, I think. Who knows? We'll see. Oh good, y'all can't hear me. Barely hear me on Twitch. Okay. So because the mic is probably so far away. Oh, it's my speaker. Turn the speaker up. Hope it's not too loud. Hope that's better. Thank you, Melissa. I'm move your hot breath. What I was gonna do here? I'm gonna do that one, and then. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, I gotta switch. Mm-mm. Hope y'all are doing great. Appreciate everybody stopping on in. Mm. You know, one day I'm going to be technological savvy, or actually, one day I'm just going to become a millionaire so I can get somebody to do this little stuff for me where all I got to do is hit a button and I'm live and everything's set up. I mean, which means I guess I would have to have all this in a permanent set spot. No, that's not it. Um, mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's not it. That's not it. Come on, bro. That's not it. I'm gonna get there. Appreciate y'all being with me. I gotta find it. There it is. Need to get my app game up. Not really. Not really. Hopefully soon. Well, no, not hopefully soon, but soon we will be condensing down to probably just two platforms. And I think YouTube is my most consistent following. So I think they may be the ones that get the AOK. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Why? Why? Hope that's a little bit better. Hope y'all can hear me. Hey, welcome. What's happening? Seven, can you hear me? How does that sound? I hope it sounds okay. Does that sound okay? Good. Because I had to move the speaker and the AC unit is like right there to that speaker. So I was hoping that it was a great sound. Mhm. There we go. We're up. Okay, y'all. Hey, we are all set here. I appreciate y'all's patience as we move through life and shit. Mm-mm. This was back there. Hey, El, what's happening? Good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yes. All these beautiful lights. Oh, look at me. I look so good. Well, hey, y'all. Welcome in. Glad that y'all are here, being patient. We can hear the ambient noise of the AC. That's shit. That sucks. I hope it's not over the volume of my voice. Hope it doesn't really uh, change any of that. Thank you, El. I was dead. I died a couple weeks ago, but I made it back. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here for a minute. It's like, yeah, y'all can just go ahead and call it over for you, boy, because I wasn't no coming back. Oh, I ain't mean to hit y'all over there. It wasn't no coming back. I was like, yeah, y'all can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, set up the cookout. Um, no no funeral for me. Y'all know that. Just let me die. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whatever's the cheapest method of disposal of this flesh, go ahead and do that. Save that money. Journey Kai, you are the name of my beneficiary. It's all yours. Go do something with it. Well, welcome y'all. Glad for y'all to be here with me. Um, today we're talking about asking for help. Everyone here, uh, on their journey at some point, needs to ask for help, has to ask for help, come into a situation to where they they need assistance in some kind of way. But also, when it comes to us as human beings, as people, sometimes we even get confused on how we go about asking for help, or trying to understand what kind of help that is you need. When sometimes, in essence, we don't really need to think much about what the kind of help that we need. It's more so of the act of reaching out for help. Why don't we ask for help, in those tight situations? Sometimes when we get tied down and we want to do this, that, and the third, we make some decisions that aren't very optimal for us, which end up putting us even more in behind. But then we tend to um, try and dig ourselves out of a hole. But yet, thank you. Hey, Shalui, Shalut. I hope I said it right. We tend to get in those situations of quicksand, to where instead of asking for somebody to help us out of the quicksand, we continuously try to fight our way out, and when, in essence, you tend to fall to the ground. I mean, you fall. Yeah, literally, you do actually fall on the ground. Quicksand sucks you down. Even the more you fight out of it, when it's just as easy as to ask for help. But why aren't you asking for help? Sometimes there could be some stubbornness. Sometimes when we get to places that we have been for so long, things that we've done for so long, things that we've known for so long, things that we continuously push to, and to where others have always relied on us to do that. Sometimes that stubbornness gets in the way, and it really doesn't allow us to reach our full potential, where we're actually tend to start wasting our own time, wasting our own source to try to get us out of those situations, to where when the easiest thing to do is break that stubbornness, break that isolation, breaking that feeling of, oh, I've done it this way for all this time, and I know that I'll be fine because I can get out of it this way. Asking for help is hard. It does get a bit challenging sometimes, in spots when we know we even spend too much time sometimes thinking about asking for help. And the time it takes you to ask for assistance and ask for help, most people in these situations just tend to continuously use time to think over and over about situation. This is the hangman in reverse, where sometimes when we're taking a different look at things, we're taking a different look at things too long. It's asking for help is not an admit of guilt. It's not an admit of defeat. It's actually asking for help is more of it's a position of strength. Oh yeah. That's funny. It's a position of strength. The car just flipped out. So yeah, I do stuff like this from time to time. But yeah, asking for help, is sometimes it is a position of strength. It does exhibit strength, even though the strength card here, as you see, it is in reverse. Um, Strength being present shows us, it shows us the things that shows us what's possible, shows us what's capable. And we have the choice to turn the strength card upright to show courage, to show strength. But then sometimes our pride can get in the way of us not asking for help. And in those situations, we sometimes even tend to get impatient, out of balance, thinking things aren't going our way. Um, when in times of asking for help, um, more so patience can also provide clarity to you as well. Mm. That string card came out of nowhere. I was like, boom, wow, wow. That was magic. Hope y'all seen that. Hey, what's up? Let me say hey to everybody right quick. Hey, Cersei, welcome in. Hey, you can get a reading, sure thing. Melissa, welcome on in. Glad you're up in this thing. Chef Boyard E and E2, what's happening? Um, and of course to all of my followers on YouTube, I appreciate y'all. My name is Boss. This is Distorted Vision Tarot, where it's bigger than what we can see. Again, today's message here is why aren't you asking for help? Sometimes when we don't ask for help, sometimes we don't know how to ask for help. Sometimes we know how to ask for help, but sometimes our pride gets in the way, maybe an ego issue. There's always plenty of things sometimes to where we're not asking for the help, but we would rather just drudge through it. We'd rather just pull through things that we know uh, uh, we know that things we'd rather just pull through things that are tough because we have an understanding that we know that they're going to be tough and this is just a part of the journey. That's not always the case. Sometimes in your journey, of course, you will run into times that we do need help, that we have to reach out for others that'll help stabilize us, and glad to um, um, that'll help stabilize us and make us better people. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Sometimes we believe that if we hold on to what we have and what we know and all of those things that we possess, we hold on to those things a bit too long. Sometimes can be to our detriment uh, when it comes to asking for help. Because sometimes as we do hold on to those things, just as long as we would like, there does come a point to where you have to take a break. There has to be a stopping point. It has to get to a point of, okay, I've done all I can do. I've done all I can do. With this Queen of Swords here coming in reverse, the Queen of Swords does talk about compromise. What compromises are you willing to make to ask for help? What does that look like for you? Sometimes it can be a little reckless. I know some of y'all, it can make you feel like you're not in control. Understanding that you don't really need to be in control at all times. Again, and also control is only a part of the journey. sometimes when we're making an actual effort here to push for independence, and push for independence and growth, sometimes those things do require us to be a bit creative. And being creative sometimes also makes you step outside of your own world, outside of your own box, so you can understand that if it's not a situation that you are familiar with, or even if it is a situation that you are familiar with, we don't have to continuously hit our heads on the wall trying or just drag ourselves through the mud when we can just as easily ask for help, ask for assistance. I will tell you this. There have been times, many of times that we've all asked for, we asked for help, but we asked at too late of a time. But I can surely tell you this. I can attest this to everybody here that it is never too late to ask for help. Never, not once. Never, never too late to ask for help. And even in those instances, again, if you don't know that you need help, maybe even ask for a different point of view. Yes, of course, fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Fear can come through in a lot of ways. Fear can make you do a lot of things. Fear is delusions. Fear are illusions. Fear can deter you from what your ultimate goal really is. Envy. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. The same thing here with envy. So even though we look at each other sometimes and we see different things, understanding that all of our challenges look different. Our challenges look different to each other because we are different. But in the greater scheme of things, our challenges are just that. They are just that. They are challenges. And so, which makes no one's challenge greater than someone else's. But just understanding that um, when you see others going through their challenges, there can't be any judgment passed on them simply because you're going through the same things that they are. Whew, that was a good opening word. Hey, Tony, what's up? What's happening? Are you speaking from personal experience? I always speak from personal experience. Come on. Always. Telling you. Yes, I always speak from personal experience. Let's see. Melissa says I'm the worst at asking for help because I don't want to burden someone else. Well, Melissa, sometimes those people that we are actually wanting to reach out and ask for help and ask for assistance. One of the things that helped me move forward and things like that, because those people are actually looking forward to helping you when you wait, not necessarily helping you, but waiting for you to come forth, for you to ask something of them. They're ready to provide that for you. That was something I had to a switch I had to actually turn on in my head, that, oh yes, that's the actual possibility as well. That in my times when I'm down and not doing so great, when it comes to asking for help. who am I asking for help, and what more importantly, how are they going to feel when I come to them? No matter what it's about. No matter what it's about, it's more so importantly, if I'm going to them and asking for help, and what kind of and how in whatever way that may be, advice, monetary, anything, support, all of that stuff. All right, let's see. Dr. Fiza, are you still here? If you're still here, Dr. Fiza, we will get you read first. After Dr. Fiza, it'll be Alexis, and then Cersei 98. If you're still there, it'll be you is on third in the hole. Dr. Fiza is up, Alexis on deck, and Cersei in the hole. Oh, let's see. Again, hey, welcome y'all for coming in. My name is Boss. This is Distorted Vision Tarot, where it's bigger than what we can see. I am streaming on 4 different platforms. You can follow my YouTube at Distorted Vision Tarot, all one word. Also streaming on Twitch at Distorted Vision Tarot. Thank y'all for joining me on Twitch. Appreciate your followers. You can also find me on what is it? POF at Distorted Vision Tarot, and on BLK or Tag, I think those are at Boss 14, or maybe even just Jimmy. I don't know what it says, but y'all got it. To be sure that you do get notification when I go live. I go live every Tuesday, 5 p.m. You get notifications. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification alarm. That way you don't forget. You should have YouTube on your phone. If not, go ahead and download that thing. You can see my beautiful face right there on YouTube, shining. All right there. Let's see. All right, Dr. Fiza is gone. So Alexis, are you still there? Alexis, if you're still there, we'll go ahead and get your reading. Let's see. Let's get to the money. Let's get to the money. Let's get to the money. Let's see. Alexis, you still there? Hey, Alexis. Yeah, what is so we're looking at today, what good to see you here. Yeah, what is your question? All right, let's see. Will I be able to make my trip to Los Angeles? Let's see. Will Lexi be able to make her trip to Los Angeles? You already know the answer to that question, Alexis. The High Priestess is here. You are fully aware of that answer. So you're going to have to ask me another question that you don't know the answer to. Is there a wedding or something that you're supposed to be going to, a party, a Labor Day celebration or something? I think you already know the answer to that. kind of funny. The chariot card came out first, so yeah, that was pretty. That's always interesting when that chariot card comes flying out of there. There's gonna be some sadness. Don't look like you're gonna make that trip. But I mean, I think you already know why you're not gonna make that trip. Or if you do go, if you do go, there will be some kind of sadness, some kind of regret for going. But again, there's always choices you can make. You're going to meet someone. Well, I would just say, I keep feeling regret. I don't know why you're. Something's urging you not to go. But I think you have. What is it? Tell me more. Tell me more about it. You think it's the last? Oh, because you don't think you're not going to get another opportunity for this. That's why you're thinking that. Oh, it's not going to. You're thinking that's it. Is this the high old account? Yeah, is this maybe a situation to where shaky plans. Somebody's plan is a little shaky. I don't know if it's yours or I don't know if it's a person that you're going to see, but just something the something's not getting off on the right foot. There's something shaky about the plans that I guess that y'all got going on to meet that maybe you should probably look into a little bit more. Yeah, for sure. Things are kind of probably all over the place, and the plans are a little bit shaky. You should definitely get more details, and also that's going to help you decide if you actually are going to make the trip come next month. You trying to get that thing blowed out, ain't you? I see it. Trying to get that thing. Yeah, because one, two, yeah, 3 of the nights on the board. I see that. Ain't nothing. Yeah, get that thing. Some people just got to get that thing done. But something about the something's still unclear. Something's still not. It's a bit shaky about the plans. I don't know what it is. That's about shaky, but something that's a little shaky right now. Something just ain't. You got to clear that up. You need to clear that up before you actually do. I think that'll give you a little bit more clarity on if you're going or not. Thank you, Alexis. Appreciate you. Cersei, if you're still there. Hey, y'all, welcome again. My name is Boss. This is Distorted Vision Tarot. Mr. DJ, welcome on in that thing. Glad to see you here. I appreciate all the hearts and the likes and the subscription and all that stuff. So do it up. Appreciate y'all for being here. Let's see. Who old account, if you're still there, we can take a question from you. What? You want to say it? Come on. No? You wasting my time? Got it. Of course, that's him. It's Ethan. Y'all don't know. It's that guy. Yep, that's him. That is him, the old doggy. I want to ask what's going to happen in my relationship with my boyfriend. I think you already know the answer to that question. I think you know exactly what's going to happen with you and your boyfriend. I get that feeling when that question comes off. It's a yeah. That's fine. You already know the answer to that. What's going to happen in my relationship with my boyfriend? There's a lot of balancing here. There's a lot of juggling. There's a lot of going back and forth. It does call for a time of patience. If it's something that you're actually wanting, if you're actually wanting to start a new beginning, if you actually wanted to move forward with you and your boyfriend, of course, it's always going to be, it's about like this is life. Like we have to make choices. We have to choose between two things, even though it's um, two things that are very valuable to you for sure. You have to understand that, you know, at this point when the Two of Pentacles is on the board, it's about you. It's honestly a place of not going wrong, but it's almost also it's also in a sense that we are taking probably sometimes too much time and thinking about making decisions, still plotting and planning instead of actually making the action happen. I do know that this is um, this is a very critical time in your relationship. Simply because on the board right now there are beginnings and endings. There's a lot of that stuff happening here. There's the World card here, which talks about endings. The Fool card here is talking about beginnings, new beginnings. The Judgment card here is just before the World card. It really talks about making a push to close out a cycle. There's surely some things changing, some things ending, some things beginning. And sometimes those things changing, those things ending and beginning, um, we don't have a choice on. We don't have a choice because it's time. As time evolves, as time moves, time doesn't wait for us. We have to wait on time. I am not. I am in Seattle, Washington State. Yeah, Washington State, Seattle, Washington, United States. States. What you want, boy? Hmm? You don't want nothing, huh? What you need? Okay. Hey, L. Yeah, sure. L. What is your question? Old account, you're welcome. I appreciate the subscribe, follow. I'm also on Instagram as well as Twitch at Distorted Vision Tarot. I appreciate that. Appreciate the subscription. Hey, y'all watching here too. I appreciate y'all as well. Get a chance, go over to YouTube. Type in Distorted Vision Tarot, all one word. Distorted Vision Tarot, where it's bigger than what we can see. Let's see. Let's see. L says, "What do you see coming towards me?" Let's see. Somebody's coming back to you. Come back to you. I'll always come back to you. I just heard that. I don't know if you know that song, but it's by the Isley Brothers, and I think it's called "Come Back to You." Come back to you. Always. They coming, yeah. And I'm singing because they're going to be begging. They're maybe even some apologies in that, or maybe some tears, or just make sure that whoever or whatever this is that's coming back to you is make sure you wipe away the tears. It's not, get them some tissue or something. Just make sure that they not full of emotion when they coming back to talk to you. Like they need to be they need to be clear in their mind and their hearts before they come back to you. And the reason they're coming back to you is because they feel, or even you feel, so that there's some kind of sense of you can't do it all alone. So maybe somebody, like maybe even in this instance, your somebody is, let's say, them is pretty too. Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody here maybe even feels like they, yeah. I would say definitely coming back for apology, because they feel that they feel more so that you are. I hate to use the word struggling. I don't like the word struggling, so I'm gonna eat that one. Um, Things maybe have become a bit uncomfortable for you since that they left. Now, again, I don't know if this energy is theirs or if it's yours, but that's the reason that they are. I feel that that's the reason that they're coming back to you, because there is some kind of sense of of you being a bit uncomfortable. Um, Maybe there's a sense of they even left you high and dry. Maybe there was like they um, let's see what's out there. Some of those things. Some of those things. So I don't know when they do come back. I don't know. Maybe it's from a long ways away. I don't know if you know somebody from like the actual distance wise that may be a little farther away from you. They could be coming back as well. Um, and maybe there's also some kind of energy of here of someone being distracted, and maybe even distracted by some forces that are outside of themselves. Maybe they don't even know. Maybe even hear some kind of addiction could be here as well, or some kind of something that's not very good for them that is um, distracting them. Like I would say somebody here trying to focus and trying to secure themselves, trying to move forward, but there's some kind of distraction here. Maybe even I don't know, maybe even too much weed smoke. I don't know, could be. Um, but yeah, that's what I got here. What's on the bottom? Mm. This kind of feels like some, and it's truly familiar. Somebody. somebody coming back to you that you are familiar with, because it's a very burnt out energy, but not burnt out to the point of burnout energy, but not burnout to the point where it's enough to stop. That's where we're at here. Hey, Luna Star, welcome in. Let's see. How could L ask for some help as well? Mm. Mm. So, L, a way that you could, a way here that you can move forward and that you can ask for help. Like I said, the message of today. Um, Judgment card is here in reverse, and just to understand that what you actually have to give is enough. I feel that here, sometimes you feel that all you do is give and give and give and give and give and give, in thinking that that is the way that's going to actually be your road to happiness or road to success or whatever it is that you're looking for there. But I think this message here is more for you to understand that there is a limit on what you can give. On all of us, there is limits on what we can give. Um, as whatever we look at it, it's 100%. Sometimes coaches and stuff talk about giving 110%, 120%, go out there and give it. I mean, well, that's all well and good, but you can't actually give 110%. You can't give more of what you don't have. And I think if you move closer and understand that, that will help you move forward in your situation as well, to bring you the happiness and the passion and this that you're actually hoping to achieve here. You are enough. I keep hearing that. You are enough. I think you need to know that you are enough. What's gonna come to be will. It will be. Yeah, the turn up. The body's going. Like it, like it, like it, like it. Hey y'all, welcome in. Welcome new joiners, new folks in. My name is Boss. This is Distorted Vision Tarot. I am streaming on 1, 2, 3, 4 different platforms. Appreciate y'all for being here. We're on YouTube at Distorted Vision Tarot. Y'all could go do that for me. YouTube, Distorted Vision Tarot, all one word, and click subscribe. And then hit the little bell notification. I go live every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or as I like to call, specific Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I ain't miss nobody over here. There we go. Appreciate the hearts. Appreciate the love. L, you are so welcome. Glad I can get that. Glad I can get that information to you. I appreciate you. Yeah, whoever that is coming back to you, make sure you pick up a box of Kleenexes. Come back to you. and I always come back to you. Let's see. Asking for help. Asking for help. We got word. I'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Why aren't you asking for help? Let's see. Why aren't you asking for help? Why aren't you asking for help? You know, even when we're starting the beginner journey, we feel as though we because we feel as though just because it is a journey, there's no way that we could actually ask for help. Especially if it's a journey that we're just beginning, right? How do you get there? How do you start this? How do you get on this journey? Like if I've never had any problems with this before, if I've never had any issues, anything, maybe it's probably it could be problems with starting, or maybe it's problems with what is it called? Maybe it's a problem with maintaining boundaries. When we try to move forward throughout our journey in life, there are times, like I said, we need to ask for help, but also sometimes we're not asking for help because seven of wands? Seven of wands in reverse. Sometimes we're not asking for help because we feel like we don't really have a leg to stand on. We don't really feel like we don't have any pushback. We don't. There's no real starting point. Yeah, there's no real starting point here. You can't have growth. Again, Empress is here as well. And understanding that if we're getting off on the wrong foot, we cannot truly expand. We can't really be the beings that we are. Empress in reverse, Fool in reverse. When we decide to take those leaps into expansion, sometimes it can feel that when we take those leaps into expansion, sometimes I feel like we're falling in like a never ending hole. There's a couple here. Empress and the it's not a couple. It's, the Hierophant and the Empress. I'm sorry, but yeah, there is some couple here. I said it. The Empress is Taurus energy. Hierophant's Taurus energy as well. Represent growth and creativity. Sometimes as we start to grow, we need help. Sometimes we need help in expansion, learning how to expand. Y'all seen it before where people, I'm gonna just use a bad example. Here it goes again. Companies start up sometimes. They get started, boom, they go viral. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that, my bad. But they go viral and they hit this large amount of sales, but then they don't know how to handle the growth. It's about reaching out sometimes for some support in those areas because we've never been in that situation. Somebody here, if somebody here is traveling coming up pretty soon, your flight might be delayed. Your return flight might be delayed or something. Just as a heads up. I'm sure y'all probably heard that. Shit I gotta deal with. Ooh, that's a lot. All right. Let's see. Feel free to jump in the box, add yourself in if you like a reading. Anyone who was watching, appreciate y'all for joining in today. What does help look like for you? 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 To somebody here, please understand again that help is not a sign of weakness. Help is not a sign of failure. Asking for help is not a sign of hey Lori. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of failure. It's to some of you maybe even help, maybe even feel like makes you unstable, makes you feel as if you're not your whole self. We as beings here have the capability to help and be helped by others. Just as much as we are willing to give ourselves of others, we have to understand that we have to be willing to accept the help from others just as much as we're willing to give, or the scales just won't balance that way. Sometimes overthinking as well can make you feel at a point of um, overthinking can make you feel at a point of not asking for help can actually um, cause you to cause too much of a pause in your own journey. Sometimes when we go, if we keep, there are points to where we do go within ourselves and get answers as well with the Hermit card here. But in efforts to move forward in the journey, because of course we can't stay in this enlightened stage and really focus on ourselves, what I'm saying, at all times, as we can't carry the Hermit energy at all times. When the Hermit is in reverse, that means it's a time to move forward. It's a time to take what we have already learned. Because once we're in this energy so long, and even if we can't get out of it, is when it is a time that we do need to ask for help, for assistance. The Death card is here as well. The Death card is in reverse. And this tells me for sure, when the Death card comes through in reverse, is that it's not this is not an instance to where God is trying to make a transformation in your life. This is a transformation in your life that you are already that is already in progress. The change, the transformation, the darkness into the light is already in progress, and now it's time for you ultimately to make the decision. Absolutely. Ten of Wands here is on the bottom of the deck. Somebody here is tired carrying all those problems, all those issues, all those burdens, Someone here is maybe so even just being tired of being the breadwinner. Somebody's tired of or maybe even burnt out at work. Maybe you're being overworked. Maybe your workload is too much right now, in the point where you should ask for help. Ask for someone to come in and give you some assistance. Y'all see my flower? Look at my little flower. Oh, see my flower? Oh, don't burn it. Right there. Y'all see my flower? My sunflower. Y'all can't see it. Damn. Turn y'all in the picture. Y'all see that? See it? Oh, it's right there. Oh, hey, Aaron, Miguel, what's happening? Welcome on in. Hey, welcome everybody in. My name is Boss. This is Distorted Vision Tarot, where it's bigger than what we can see. You want to say hey? Come on. You don't really want nothing, do you? You don't. You don't want nothing. Come on. Up. Up. Oh, okay. Hey, y'all. Say hey to everybody. Look. You see everybody? Say hey. Say hey. Right here. Say hello. The microphone over there behind you. Say hey to everybody. Because we're going to forget about you. Yep. We are going to forget about you. Hey, yeah. Hey. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So nice. Thanks. Who's that? Hey, Nala. Welcome in. I joined. Is that a thing? What does that mean? Is that a hello? I don't know. Still learning this stuff. But yeah, my name is Boss. This is Distorted Vision Tarot. If you would like a reading, let me know. That's what we're here for. Some of y'all can actually hit the button and jump in the box as you so desire. I hope y'all can hear me clearly. I got my AC unit here running because the weather's getting a little warm. But yeah. Yes, glad you can hear me good. Awesome. You said, can you have a love reading? Brighter days. Brighter days. Somebody here. I'll get your reading in just a second. Cards just fell out here. I got an Eight of Cups, the Hermit, Three of Wands, Sun in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse as well. Somebody here has been. Somebody is actually waiting to maybe make a move with someone that really, or thinking long and hard about disconnecting a connection with someone. Yeah, well, somebody's out. It's already in motion. The magician is here. Somebody's making some change, some sweeping changes in their life by choice, which I definitely like to see that with the magician here and the Seven of Cups here. Um, um, yeah, that's very interesting as well. Oh, what? Somebody here with this Eight of Cups is surely ready to go, ready to move on, ready to take advantage of what's ahead of them. Surely enough, they have been through a lot in the past, whether it be kids, heartbreak, sorrow, loss. Um, but it's great to see this Eight of Cups because it tells me that you really taking the time to heal, taking the time to fix self here in this situation. Larry, sure thing. I will get your reading here just after. I think it's Nyla. I think that's right. Okay, Nyla, am I reading for somebody that you? I mean, I can give a love reading, but my love readings are a little bit different, a little bit different than other people's love readings. So, is this about uh, you and someone else? Is this somebody else that you have in mind? No, I don't need initials. I just need to know if it's somebody else that you are like you're asking me about a love reading. So my question to you is are you asking me about somebody that's already in your energy? Yes, I got it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, not that many. Let's see what's going on here. Hmm, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Stay strong, girl. Stay strong. Stay strong. I know you're doing it. The strength card is here. To be continued. What we hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's and your question more. Let me see. You said just a love somebody here that you already know. Okay, so I guess I can tell you some things that you already are full aware of right now. But there's definitely a neat. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna kick you. My bad if I do. Um, I can tell you that the anxiety that you have about this person, it's mutual. The feelings are mutual. Um, he sees you. They see you as um, a major somebody who somebody stable, somebody that they know that they could depend. That's the fucking word, dependable. One of the words, I was looking for that. As you is a very dependable person. Along with being very dependable, though, however, there's a bit of insecurity, but that has nothing to do with you. That's on them. There is some insecurity. Let's see. This person sometimes has a bit of insecurity about giving up control sometimes. Um, and that 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 is not yeah, I guess I can say familiar. That is a very what's the thing I'm looking for? I can't say not male dominant. Giving up control is sometimes hard for some those to do. That sometimes when they feel like they're not empowered, they feel like they're empowered sometimes, but sometimes even they feel like they have to have a control on things when it's not even necessary. And I think you might even know what I'm talking about here. You're clearly showing that things aren't what they used to be. There's some issues here happening in between you. There's some that you're not happy about. But man, you still managed to the strength card here. You still managed to stand in there strong and um, sometimes I feel like you fight when you don't have to. This may even be somebody right now that you're considering moving away from or taking a step back from, or hell, maybe even going far away from them. That's even possible as well. I keep hitting the microphone. What is this? What else is here? What else is here? Balance is here. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, it definitely feels like a few things here are out of balance. Because especially if there's a sense that you're feeling like you're the one that has to be the strong one here at all times, you have to be the one displaying the strength. You have to be the one to be the backbone. That can cause for from some imbalance. Doubt is here as well. I release the need to know all the answers because we never will know all the answers. Never. We will never know all the answers, and all the answers are important to us. A lot of times, I get people here in my readings that ask questions that have nothing to do with their situation, and feel like they just need to know. Oh, I got to know. No, you knowing actually is blocking you from being able to continue forward in your journey and to receive more blessings in your life. Ooh, what's that? Oh, trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I think you already, yeah, I'm sure at this point you probably know who I'm talking about as well. Um, uh, don't be bound by your thoughts. Don't be trapped in feeling that your words aren't strong, your words aren't powerful. So just keep in mind, that you still have the power of choice. You can still choose to move forward and uh, 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 you can still choose to move forward on your journey. Thank you. Glad you're here. Appreciate you. Lowry, what is your question? Hey, Coov, welcome in. Yep. Got one reading ahead of you, then I will get to you. Um, yeah, I'll be right up to you next.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I wasn't talking to you, Google. Google all in my business. Google be listening. Appreciate the fave. Appreciate the fave. Today we're talking about asking for help. There are a lot of times in our lives. What is that on your butt? Did you sit in something? There are a lot of times in our lives that we move throughout life and where we could simply ask for help in some situations. Um, we simply ask for help, or sometimes we decide to continuously drag our feet through the mud because we decide, oh yeah, no, we don't need help. We'll be fine. This is how it's supposed to go. You're welcome. Appreciate you. What do my ancestors need me to heal and reveal with my paternal aunt? To heal and reveal. Okay, so let's just look at the relationship between you and your aunt. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's look at the relationship between you and your aunt. Let's look at the relationship. Mm-hmm. Let's look at it. Hmm. Hmm. So I will tell you this: that this conversation that you need to have, the conversation that you do need to have with your aunt is a lot easier than what you think it's going to be, and it's a lot easier than what she thinks it's going to be. You guys are family. This card doesn't come out for nothing. It's the Ten of Cups. This card tells me that there's nothing on this board that can't be solved between you two. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Um, uh, in a conversation. Your aunt here definitely feels that she has. I'm sure she has shown you that she has decided not to go along carrying the burden of, I guess, whatever the conversation is about, whatever the conflict here is. And it's not in a sense that she does not care. That's definitely not this. That's definitely not the sense. Not a sense that I don't care, but it's a point of I cannot afford to hold this any longer. If it is something that you truly want to fix and um, and have the conversation, you do understand the potential that's there with this Ace of Pentacles that's here. I don't know if this has to do with kids or if kids are involved in something, but I just got a word, something here about kids or children or something like that. So even everything starts in the mind, right? So the main thing here is, Larry, you have to make the decision first in your mind that this is something that you do want to fix. And by just saying something and stating it doesn't really mean that it's in your mind that okay, you're ready to fix it. You have to believe it. You have to act in that way. You have to move in that way. Though you have to continuously move in a manner that you feel like you want to repair this relationship if you really want it to happen. And I do understand here that you feeling like compromise is the answer. You're feeling like, okay, fine, I'll do anything. I'll really do anything to fix this. It still, like I said, I still feel here that it's going to fix itself with this Ten of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Ten of Cups, that it's going to fix itself. I do understand that Your Honor is a hard person to talk to, a hard person to have a conversation with. And you're not about all that argument. You don't want to argue. You ain't really about all that. I get it. Yeah, so this is wild, right? So energy is always reflective. Energy is always reflective here, and right now, in this sense that you're feeling that you have to compromise. Your aunt here is also feeling the fact of the facts of this broken relationship between you two. And just as much as you want to heal this, yes, she does want to as well. It's change is here. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You're gonna have to take a much different approach to something that you've never done before. If you actually want, this relationship to heal. Honesty is here as well. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Make sure you see that. Honesty. Peace. I'm a being of love. I release all negative energy. Before you go have the conversation with your aunt, you need to say this to yourself 5 times. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. And even after you have the conversation with her, you need to say that as well. Because again, yes, it'll be tough. I know it'll be tough. I know it'll be a lot of words said and maybe even sometimes some listening not said, but to be sure. Yeah, the plan is, for sure. The plan is always to be honest. And but always also coming in that is understanding that what comes with being honest. Honest comes with emotions. Emotions comes with that, whether it be you or whoever that you're giving that honesty to. Emotions will come of that, and so you have to be prepared in that sense of what can come up. When people are emotional, drunk men. You heard tell drunk men tell no tales. In the sense that somebody's in their feelings, or even when they're drinking and they tend to talk a little bit more. You have to really, really focus on honesty and truth in efforts to get this situation solved for you. And remember, it's not up to you. It's not up to you to try to change her mind or convince her of anything. That's not it. Convincing and trying to change somebody's mind is never the point in the argument or the disagreement. That's never the point. Clarity is what it needs to be strived for. Is what we should be striving for in all conflict. Yeah, yeah, you guys will be fine. Your relationship will be just fine. Success is here. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. So yeah, for sure, this is a definite. This is a fixable situation. This is a fixable situation. Thank you, Lowry. Glad you're here. Appreciate you. Let's see. Who said, "Hit me with the cold hard truth about me and my ex. Are we are we going to reconcile?" Well, I mean, if you need the cold, I think you already know the cold hard truth, right? Like, do you? Let me ask you this: do you want to reconcile? That's the question. Because if you do want to reconcile, then you are going to. Do you want to reconcile? Yes, but no. That's not a. I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense. It's a yes, I want to reconcile, or no, I won't. I do not want to reconcile. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you. So yes, okay, good. So you do want to reconcile. Okay, that's the thing. When we're making decisions, sometimes the easiest thing that we need to, the easiest thing that we do is actually need to decide what side of the fence we're going to be on, and then at that point is when we start building to reinforce the fence, right? So if it's something, if it's a relationship that we all want to be in, something that we want to be in, we have to speak it. We have to act in it. We have to act in those ways that we want that relationship to thrive. Let's see. Let's see. Say you want to know here about a relationship, and you do want it to get back together. So let's see what is it going to take. What's it going to take here? Because I don't when I read, I don't really like telling people stuff that they already know. Um, I like to help people get information that they can get where they're going. Hey, Randy, welcome in. Miguel, I don't have to just say Miguel. And hey, Terry Cola. Terry Cola. Appreciate y'all being here. That's the thing, man. You have to, you got to decide first. You got to move in the direction of, you got to take the first step and say, all right, this is what I want to do. So now that we're here, we're going to see about what the steps is going to take for you to fix the relationship. Yeah, I ain't too worried about this. Been to a couple. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, there's potential here for sure. You know that Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom. I think. I think the issue. Who the issue here was that both of you waited too long to have a conversation with the other about what's going on. Um, Imagine that pot of water that's on the back of the stove, that back eye that you about to get some pasta, that you got to get the shit bubbling, and then it just start boiling over, it's bubbling over, it's bubbling over. Instead of turning down the eye or turning it off, y'all just decided to let it bubble over and let it go, let it bubble over. But also at the first, not the first time, but this may or may not have been the first time that y'all have had a disagreement or argument or whatever. But understanding that you can't run away for something, you can't run away from something just because one thing went wrong. Um, you can't run away from something that just because like one thing went wrong that you feel like, oh, I'm about to get out of here. Let me pick up my shit and go. You've committed to her for sure that you committed to the work that you put in. That's where you're at right now. You put in time, effort, you put in a lot into this relationship right now. So I can see why you do want to make it happen. I think also one thing that'll help here is if you take some time to truly understand how your mate communicates, not how she loves, not how she shows her love, or how she shows your affection, like not the when they say the things, the love languages, not the love languages, no, how she communicates. Not even a love language. Yeah, I feel more so a how she communicates. I think that's that's a big issue that you guys right now in how she communicates. Maybe sometimes it could be come off as a bit snappy towards you. I don't know if you feel that way or not, but it's not a, and it's not even it's not an intent. It's not an intent that they have, but I do feel like it's more so of a not knowing, like a absence, like not even you know what they say, the miss that went over my head, like shit like that. Sometimes it probably just goes over her head. There's happiness here. There's completion for sure. But it's Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords here in reverse. You actually have, again, if you change the mindset and really focus in more on what it takes to be together instead of if we are going to be together. It's about checking off that list of what we need to do to be together more so than are we going to be together. Changing your way of thinking, forward thinking, will definitely provide some clarity for you and your significant other. Let me pull one of these. Whoever this is, they fine. Yeah, bad. I'm talking like, you got you one. You know that too. You know they fine. Like Leo fine. Loneliness is here. I know that I'm never alone. That's some shared energy here. So even though right now y'all may be going through this, mad. I don't know what that means. Even though you may be going through this right now and not think it's gonna work. That's what the other one is thinking as well. Regret is here. I know that I cannot change the past. Oh no, I said she's fine. 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 Sometimes people can't understand the way I be talking, so I get it. It happens from time to time. There's regret here. The only way to actually move forward is you have to drop this regret. Understanding that the past is the past for a reason. It happened. Yes, cool. And it's easier. It is surely easy to say that here as well before, more so than actually the act of moving on and not having any regret about the past. But again, instilling that in the mind as the gas, the fuel to the car, that's what will help you move forward. Honesty, yep. I can always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. When this card comes up, that tells me that the things that are needed for this relationship are already known, are already set between. I keep hitting that mic. Hey Denise, welcome in. The things that you already know that you need to do are already here. Yeah, this is just right now something that needs to be fixed. That can be fixed from y'all. Abundance is here. Everything that you need is already here. Everything that you need is already here. this is something that can definitely be fixed between you two. But both of you need to take a minute, take a breath, take a step back, and also, hey, beautiful Key, both of you need to take a step back and apologize to each other for not apologize to each other for not bringing this up sooner, because the feelings that you harvested, just as much as the feelings that they harvested as well, are contributing to this conflict going on between you. Word. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Glad y'all are here. My name is Boss. This is Distorted Vision Tarot, where it's bigger than what we can see. Appreciate you. I am streaming on a few different platforms. Thank y'all on my YouTube channel. Hey, if y'all hurry up and trying to get my number, trying to get to 200 YouTube subscribers, appreciate that. That's the next milestone. At Distorted Vision Tarot on YouTube. We're also on Twitch. Appreciate y'all as Distorted Vision Tarot. We are on POF. I think Meet Me and Scout here as Distorted Vision Tarot. And then over here on BLK tagged, and I think Meet Me is the other one, or something like that, as Jimmy or Boss 14 or whatever. You know, I just had to put something. Appreciate y'all being here. You hungry? Go play with your toy, huh? Wow. Denise, thank you for joining. Glad you were here. Good to see you, as always. Oh, thank you. He is a beaut, but he needs a bath. To be real, he does need a bath. Bad. It's about that time. But he all right, though. Got a little dirt on him, show a little hard work. Nothing wrong with showing a little hard work. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Today's message, we're talking about asking for help. You know, sometimes in our life, we get to points to where we should be asking for help, and we need to ask for help, but we either don't because we don't know how to ask for help. Sometimes our pride gets in the way, ask for help, or sometimes we feel that the help that we're going to receive is not the help that we actually need. Whatever those reasons that may be, you know, they hinder our progress. We get caught up sometimes in thinking that this is the way to do it. You know, there's only one way to do some things, and there's no other way. When in actuality, sometimes the easiest thing that we can do is just ask for help. He's a husky. He is a 6-year-old Siberian husky, and all his hair is all over my house. That's how it always happens. But I knew that when I got him. All right, y'all. We will do one more. We'll do one more message here. You know, we'll do one more, and if we don't get anything else, we'll close out. And of course, every Tuesday we are here 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, also known as 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, yeah, you can go to YouTube, hit the little subscription button, hit the little notification bell, and let you know when I go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Stop by. Let us know what's on your mind. Be able to answer some questions for you if need be. Oh, yeah, he's still out there? Yeah, he's sitting there. Can't see him no more. Looking everywhere. I try to keep an eye on him on my backside. If I can't see him, I got to look out there. Blessing to you. Yeah. All right. Here we go. We'll do a collective here. The last message here is, how can you ask for help? How can you ask for help? How can you ask for help? What can that bring to you? Sometimes we need help um, when we've done all the work. We put in the time, we put in the effort, we put in the blood, sweat, and tears. We know everything that we need to do. We've done the work. We've looked up, we've done all the research, we've done the knowledge. Sometimes we need help in actually carrying out the plan. Knight of Pentacles here talks about having the plan, having the things you need, but now it's a sense of making the act to move forward. Where sometimes we feel that if we have everything that we need, if we've done all the work and we put in the time, that it's natural that everything will get off the ground and get going. No, not necessarily. The Empress is here as well. The Empress is here in reverse. Talks about growth and expansion. Asking for help can provide us growth and expansion. Some people don't truly understand that achieving growth and expansion on your journey. There is no set way. There is no one way how to do it. Sometimes we can get caught up in the ways of feeling that there is one way to do it, and the way that we have, that's the only way to do it. When in essence, in efforts for growth and efforts of opportunity to moving forward and expansions, that we really do need to reach out and ask for help here. It's just a collective message, beautiful. Sometimes in those senses where we actually are during the time that we are growing and expanding and needing to ask for that assistance, sometimes there actually can be too many cooks in the kitchen. Does that make sense for somebody here? The 5 of Wands is here as well. Sometimes we're even wrestling with ourselves. We're going back and forth. We're feeling like, ask for help or don't ask for help. Maybe we should, or if I ask for it this way, or if I do it that way. We're conflicted within ourselves because of the potential of losing the opportunity that stands ahead of us. But understanding, if you're on the journey and you've done all the planning, you spend all the time, the work, the effort, and putting in the work that you need to do, it's time to move forward. That this opportunity can't be lost. The opportunity can't be lost because of the work that you already put in. The Lover's card is here as well. It's in reverse. It talks to someone here. Maybe even there could be miscommunication between you and the one that you need to ask for help. Or even so, the person that you're needing to ask for help knows that you need to ask them for help. And they are actually prepared to give you that help. They're willing to be there for you. Queen of Wands is here on the bottom of the deck. Right now, someone here needs help, but they're feeling like if I sit here long enough, the help will come to me. The help that I need will come to me. I mean, that's fine. If you want to sit there, that's all fine and well. That's an option you can take for sure. If you feel like you want to sit there and wait for the help to come to you, that's fine. That's a choice of yours. And here on this channel, if y'all didn't know, I keep hitting the mic. My bad. I always encourage the power of choice. You know, we have the power to choose the things of what we want to do in our life. Hey, player and winner, welcome in. Maybe someone right now is not asking for help. There could be a potential here of someone. Maybe there's some trust issues here that I see. Maybe even going on at work right now. Maybe somebody at work right now definitely needs some help with a project or a situation, but maybe even they feel like they can't even go to their boss to get the issues resolved. I can tell you from the work that I used to do, it's very disheartening when you feel that you can't go to your boss and have a conversation. It's very disheartening when you feel that you it's very what is that? It's very disheartening when you feel that you can't go to your boss and have a conversation about needing help with something, and they're not there to support you. Yeah, there's definitely some stress around work right now. That somebody's a lot of stress around work that somebody feels. That's a whole lot that just came through. Somebody here feels that the potential has been lost. It's already gone. It's the miscommunication. Someone here maybe even have been misled to believe that there's no like the road stops here or something. Like I kind of feel like the road stops here. Somebody's saying that. Somebody's saying that. Oh, beautiful. Maybe it's you then. Maybe there's something here where some communication that you may have gotten. What is it? You have food in your bowl. Go eat. Go eat. Thank you. Yeah, maybe maybe you got some wrong, not wrong, maybe some I was going to use the word misleading advice on how to begin a new project. There are others there to give you the support that you need. Believe that. Bottom here. Yeah. Whew, that was a word. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through today. That's the word for today. Ask for help, man. We're all people out here. At the end of the day, even if you don't know how to ask for help, say that. Say that to someone that you trust, that you confide in. We all can't be out here ourselves. Keep swimming in the same treading water. We can't keep treading water and not getting anywhere in our life. We can look to someone and say, hey, I think I need help here, but I'm not sure of how I should do that. We all have that power within us to lean on somebody else for help. Yeah, don't be afraid. Peace and love. I will see y'all next time. Thank you to my YouTube channel. Appreciate y'all. Peace. We're out. Peace.